Ma'am? Excuse me. Sorry, this way. Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Hi, welcome to the Spirit of Shrewsbury, 1998. This is a gorgeous day. It's Saturday, the 26th of September, and it's exciting. Not only have we had a moose loose in town today, and everybody's been searching for him, and I heard we chased him out of town. He's heading out 290, but I'm about to have my favorite thing done. I'm going to have my face painted, and I have with me Callie and Julie from the Girl Scouts, and actually you guys might remember at least Julie from last year, because last year you girls collected
books.
Go ahead, Callie, paint my face while we're doing this.
I collected books for different shelters around the area, and we donated them to them.
And how many books did you collect?
Over 1,000 books.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many shelters did you donate them to?
4 different shelters.
Did you take them there yourselves?
Yep.
How did it feel?
It felt good. It felt like we were helping them out a lot. They were very grateful.
Okay. So this year you're painting faces, right?
Right, and serving hot dogs.
And serving hot dogs. I had one of those hot dogs. They were very good.
Yep.
And you're raising money this year for?
Just different activities we do during the year. No specific thing yet.
Yeah. But it's a good thing. How long have you been a Girl Scout?
This is my 10th year.
Wow, 10 years. How old are you?
14.
You're tall. You've been a Girl Scout since you were 4?
5.
5?
15.
15.
Sorry.
Oh, that's cool. How about you, Callie? How long have you been a Girl Scout?
This is my 8th year.
Wow. And how old are you?
I'm 13.
Great. Well, it looks like everybody's having fun here. You know?
Yeah.
How's my heart look? Does it look good? How does my heart look? This is really cool. So it's nice to see you guys again this year. And as we sit here, and the day is gorgeous, a variety of people are going to come over and talk to us about what they do in town. And I think I might try and grab some people here and there. Last year, we had this big thing with a bucket in it, and I don't know if any of you remember last year, Melanie went up in there, and I just want to say for the record that I'm not going to go up in there. Although I think if I were a little kid, that would be a great thing. But did you guys go up in the bucket?
No, not yet.
No? Are you going to go?
Maybe.
Yeah? That's cool. That's cool. I'll have to try and get you on camera when you do that. So thanks a lot. Thanks, girls. Thanks for the heart. So, this is the second year that Shrewsbury has put on a Spirit Day. And I was down earlier at the 5K road race, and it was absolutely incredible. You could just see everybody revving up to get out there and run the race, and some of the people are Shrewsbury residents now. One young woman that won the pardon for the blockage there. One young woman that won the first female winner in the race actually won it last year. She is not a Shrewsbury resident, but she grew up here, and she came back specifically to participate in the running of town. Oh, come here. Okay, we also had New England Karate Academy here. Come on, tell me what you guys were doing.
We were putting on a demo.
Okay, and how long have you been doing karate?
3.5 years.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Why?
Because it makes me more athletic. It makes me more fit. And it shows
Does it
me
help you mentally?
Yeah, it shows me some self-discipline.
Good. What's your name?
Adam.
Are you from Shrewsbury?
No.
No, you're not?
From Worcester.
From Worcester, but that's okay. You can come to our Spirit Day anyway. So what is this brown thing? Is this a brown belt?
It's a brown belt.
And that means?
It's 2 from black. Black's the highest.
That's pretty scary. You could kill me with that?
I would, but I don't wanna.
Thank you, Adam. I really appreciate that.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks. So there are a lot of things going on here. You can come up. You can stop and talk to all these groups. Hi. And we've got some people passing through. There are a lot of people that think it's a grand thing just to come up here and wander around. We're up here on the common, and all along the pathway are tables that are set up for different community groups. One of the things, if you're new in town, or maybe you've lived here for a while and you never really get out and do anything, is to maybe take a trip up here. We'll be here until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Come on up, and wander around, talk to some people. You might find an organization or an activity that you might be interested in joining and participating. There's something for everyone, whether it's just, getting your face painted and raising money to help the Girl Scouts do their thing, or whether it's talking to the people that are raising money for a Korean War memorial, Veterans Memorial, which is really important. Or you might just want to come up and go up in that bucket that Melanie did last year. So, hey, Miss DeLeo, come on over here. No, now. This is one of the co-coordinators of this event. This is one of my absolute favorite people in the whole world.
How are you?
Hi, Sue DeLeo.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing? Good job,
Good.
Sue.
Well,
Good
it's
job.
a massive effort. There's tons of people
No
involved.
kidding.
As you can see.
Yeah, well, I saw the picture in the paper. There were half of you, and they had one of the long landscape pictures, 26, but you had over 50 or 60 people working to put this together.
And we were probably missing 20 people in that picture.
Yeah, that's what they said. It was half
great.
of them. Yeah, I saw your husband down at the road race. And, and he said he thinks he remembers what you look like.
Yeah, after this weekend, he'll get to know me again.
Yeah.
Hey, come right by.
So you, I know, people are getting on camera whether they know it or not. I keep reading that this was your brainstorm. Was this your brainstorm? No, a spirit
Not
thing.
at all.
Not
at all. Actually, what happened, it depends on who you ask. But my co-chair, Joyce Peralt.
You're going to blame it on Joyce, and Joyce is going to blame it on you?
No, Joyce Peralt and the Alumni Association from the high school, got together and decided that they'd like to expand upon homecoming. And then they decided...
Last night, the homecoming game?
Right.
Did we win?
No, unfortunately.
I'm sorry. I should know that thing.
Then they decided to... Again.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. We're all here.
Then they decided to send out information, letters to see if anybody else would be interested in expanding homecoming from the high school. And so they sent out to a number of civic groups and churches. And then we had a meeting at...
I love it.
Can we move forward?
No, it's okay.
Then we had a meeting at the Donahue Industries building, and I was sent as a representative from the high school. I have Kenny Largess and Dan Gudikants, the principal, to thank for sending me to that meeting. At the end of the meeting, there seemed to be a lot of interest in proceeding ahead with a. At that point, we thought maybe just a day. And
you're going on camera. You're live. Welcome to the Spirit of Shrewsbury.
Wave.
Thanks.
So at the end of that, now this is where it comes down to who you ask. I tell the story that Joyce Peralt said that she would be willing. She was president of the Alumni Association at the time and was chairing that meeting. And Joyce said that she would be willing to chair. A weekend or a day to get something going. And I was standing up there writing down everybody's ideas, and Joyce said that she would share it if I would share it with her. So that's how I'm here. Now, if you ask her...
out of the frying pan into the fire?
Well, if you ask her, I think she has a little different version, but I do know it came out of the Alumni Association, not the Boosters, but the Alumni Association. And look at it now. From that group.
It's amazing. I know we keep chuckling here because as we're live here on the Common in Shrewsbury on Saturday, September 26th.
Oh, okay.
They hear me. Don't worry. As my daughter would say, everybody hears you, Mom. As we're live here on the Common, we're chuckling because people are just sort of walking by in front of the camera. But in reality, this is a good thing because it says that more and more people are coming out. And this is only the second year.
Right.
This is outstanding. So tell me who got the idea of the parade and the floats.
Actually, it was kind of the whole committee talked about how we wanted to expand from last year. And we definitely knew we wanted to get more groups involved, although we had a tremendous amount of support last year. And we were very grateful that groups like the Rotary Club and the Democrats and Republicans all got behind us right away. And
it does help that this is an election year.
Well, no, but this was last year.
Yeah, I know.
The Rotary, too, when they moved their pancake breakfast to our weekend, we were very thrilled because that was a real good thing, for us. And then this year we've really expanded as far as whose idea it was for the parade. I think it just came out of the committee, but but we do have wonderful people chairing the parade. We have Manny Simeone, who is also a graduate of Shrewsbury High, and Arthur Dobson, and Judy and Fran Polito
there
are
was
helping.
a lot of excitement about the float thing because
Right.
I'm a member of Advise, which for those of you who don't know is Against Domestic Violence and Shrewsbury Education Project, and we meet every Saturday or the fourth Wednesday of every month at the Episcopal Church on Main Street, 7 o'clock. And we talked about having a float, and we were all excited about trying to figure out what was going to be the best thing, for us and what we could do. And it was like you could. I felt like we were going to be in the Rose Bowl parade,
Well, I'm not sure we're at the Rose Bowl parade category yet, but
I
hopefully
think
we
for
will
the
get
size
there.
of the town that we have,
Right.
and the
It's going to be
enthusiasm,
great. It's
and
going to
this
be great.
isn't tied to anything national, but maybe we could get national coverage here. I think this is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it really is great. We also added a craft fair this year that's being run by Sally DeLeo, my sister-in-law, and Penny Moore, who's also a secretary at the guidance department at the high school. And they're doing a fabulous job. That's being run down at Patton School from 9 to 3, so try and get down there too. Also, our Grand Marshals, Jim and Babs Donahue, have done so much for the community.
I've heard that. Donahue Rowing Center. My daughter started rowing this year.
That's great. That's
great. She did this summer, but it's great.
It's an excellent
jealous.
sport,
I'm
and
jealous.
the Donahues have done a fabulous job for many, many years in this town. They were a very, very good choice from the committee to be our Grand Marshals. We're very excited about them.
So they're going to head the parade?
Not exactly head. They are in it. They're in an antique car, and they both have dressed up a little bit. Yeah,
dressed up as in an antique period
some sort
dress?
of costumes. I'm not quite sure. I heard Babs has a hat and Jim has a hat. But we're very excited about them being Grand Marshals, and as I said, we're also excited about the addition of the parade and the craft fair.
Great.
We have a wonderful turnout up here. Hopefully the town will get up. More people get up here and see what's going on.
When are you going to start planning next year's? Because I know you're not stopping. I know you're not stopping.
We are looking for more help, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, we're having an evaluation meeting in a couple of weeks, and then we take a couple of months off to do the holidays, and then we start up again in January.
What could you top this with? I mean, when you added the parade this year and the floats, all I could think of, that's great. I don't know what you could add to this whole day, this whole festivity that would top it.
Well, that's what's so special about this thing. Anybody comes to our meeting and says, we'd like to take part, we ask, how do you see yourself fitting in? And they say, well, we would like to do this. And we're like, oh, okay, that'd be great.
Yeah.
And that's what's really great about us. No idea is
that's okay.
Thanks.
Thanks.
No idea. Here, what, you guys want to come on and get on camera with us?
Come on, John.
You're on TV.
Yep.
Reluctant.
Yep.
I don't know. Whatever anybody has for ideas. One thing we are talking is possibly moving to the park, and I would like to see a lot more entertainment. I'd like to see more bands.
Yeah.
Well,
the thing is, at least up here you have shade, which is nice.
Right.
You know?
Well, we have shade down there too. Some people, want to stay at the Common because they think it really adds to the center of the town. We are open to any ideas.
Everywhere.
Yeah?
I like that it's everywhere, and I like the shuttle idea. Whose idea was the shuttle?
That was Joe Montecalvo and the Rotary, and Arthur
You keep
Dobson.
backing away from me here.
No,
okay, thanks.
everything's fine. Matter of fact, Joe Montecalvo and his group has done a fabulous job too.
Yeah.
There's actually too many people to thank. Sue Falzoy, though, has been absolutely outstanding on publicity. I mean, you can see how many people are here, and I really attribute that to Sue.
I've seen a lot of people here that are not from town.
Oh, really?
That I've talked to. Yeah. People that belong to groups here that don't live in town.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the Knights of Columbus or the karate demonstration.
Yeah.
Not everybody is from town, but people come up to participate because it's a good thing to do.
Right, and of course, anybody that does go participate in the KSC road race, certainly comes up here too. And I think the crafters have joined us, and that's really great.
Great. Now I have a job for you, Sue.
What?
I'd like you to go find a couple of representatives from some groups and have them come on over here and tell me what they do, because this is the one opportunity we have where we're live, where somebody can express themselves in a sort of a mumbling manner, just like I do, and this is a way to pitch and say, we have a really good thing here, come and join us. And by the way, do you like my heart?
That's beautiful.
I know, I like it very much.
If I can also thank the police and the fire department and the electric light department and
we're going to get some balloons
the
here.
parks department
behind me, thank you.
So many of the groups in town, the the town workers and stuff
Right.
have come out and are really supporting us, and everybody's doing a great job. So thank you.
Yeah, you know what I have to say to people out there, that if they're watching at home, they're in the wrong place.
Right.
They're in the wrong place.
right, well,
oh, look at what's on the side of his face.
Neat.
That looks-
Let me go find some people for you.
Thank you very much. Hi. Can you come over here and let me see your frog on your face? Come here, let me see. Is that a kite? Oh, that's a kite. That's great. Look what I have. Here, turn around so you can see the camera. What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan. And you're with Shrewsbury Youth Soccer. Did you play today?
Not yet, but I'm going to.
Great. Can we turn your head so everyone out there can see your kite? And look, I've got a heart and a kite. And if you're out there, you should be down here getting your face painted and doing all the things that need to be done, right?
Yeah.
How old are you, Ryan?
5.5.
5.5. Do you go to Beale? Are you in kindergarten?
Beale School.
Beale School. Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Mazer.
Do you like her? Is she pretty terrific?
Mhm.
What's your favorite thing in school?
I like to play with beads.
You like to play with beads? I think that's incredible. Well, Ryan, thanks so much for joining us, and go have a good time. Go up in
You're
that big
welcome.
bucket for me, okay? Thanks.
Hi, Susan Leo sent me over.
And you are. Tell everybody who you are, since I probably should know and forget.
No, that's all right.
Yep, that's okay.
I'm Sue Ryle. I'm with the Worcester Art Museum.
Wonderful.
And this is part of our outreach program, which we're happy to become involved with within the communities.
Mm-hmm.
And I work for the Art of Discovery, which is the Lila Wallace Reader's Digest grant that the museum received 4 years ago to increase the diversity in our audience of the museum. So we like to go out and find out what our neighbors want from us.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't ask for money or anything, so...
Just promote what you have.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we've been received very well.
Mm-hmm.
Also, our grant has covered the restoration of the mosaics within the museum.
The one on the floor when
The
you
hut-
first come
yes.
into the lobby, that is so gorgeous.
We have quite an extensive collection. In fact, we are have the largest mosaic collection in the United States.
Wow, I love
So,
them.
good.
When I come in, last time I was there was some little kid that was trying to balance on the railing.
Oh.
And the guards weren't around. I'm like, excuse me, but please don't do that. Because I had just this vision of
Yes.
this kid falling in and maybe breaking something.
Oh,
breaking
yes.
something.
Yes.
But thank you for coming
Well,
by
thank
and
you.
talking
We've
to us.
enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.
Well, they're lining up here for us now. Come on.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Fine, thank you. Why don't you
Good.
tell everybody who you are and what you're doing here?
My name is Fanny Mayanzo, and I'm representing the Shrewsbury Grange 101, and we have applications on our table for people that want to join. We'll
What-
probably take their name.
Tell me what the Grange is, since I'm going to be naive and not know.
It's a community thing now. At one time was all farms.
Okay.
It's still related to patrons of husbandry, animals. They give animals to the farms in Africa, and then when they have the babies, they give them to another farm, stuff like that. And it's community service. So
Yep.
we're on our table, we have ceramics that are handmade, that are donated to us by Laura Ceramics, and we have, just as a sample of the dish towels, which I made. to try
Oh, that's
them.
beautiful.
And we have knitted goods, and we have all kinds of big stuff, and we're doing wonderful at our table. And it's a beautiful, beautiful day. God is with us today. So come on down and spend your money.
Yeah, and
Okay.
join
And
in.
join the Grange.
Possibly
Right.
join in with the
All
group
right.
that meets your
Listen.
needs. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. Oh, and now I have. Do I?
Washington and Martha.
Okay, George Washington and Martha.
That's right.
And you're Martha
I'm
and you're
George.
George.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
sorry. I need to get new glasses.
You sure do.
You have done an incredible job with being marshals for this parade.
We're not Martha.
You're not the marshals?
No.
No? You're all in disguise?
That's Jim and Babs. I'm Howard, and that's Mimi.
You're Howard and Mimi.
Right.
Well, when you came up in costume, and I haven't met
Well,
Jim and Babs, I just made that assumption, and we all know what
this is the
assume
costume
means.
I had for the Knox Trail reenactment in 1976, so we figured we might as well wear it today.
Right, and yours is from...
It was his
Same thing?
wife's,
Okay.
and I'm wearing it today.
Well, that's wonderful. Now, you're part of what group that's represented here?
Congregational Church.
And you
We'll
have
be
your
wearing them
200
tomorrow.
You have your 275th
right.
anniversary coming up.
We're
Right.
wearing these costumes to church tomorrow.
You're going to wear them to church tomorrow? Won't
Yes.
it get a little warm?
I hope so, but not too warm.
Okay, well, thank you very much for coming by. And you have cookbooks. Is this a cookbook?
Yes, I bought a couple for Christmas.
And we're selling them here?
Yeah.
They're selling for the Garden Club. That's another group that's here, that if you're interested in joining up, this would be a good time to come up and ask them about it. Looks like a nice cookbook.
Yeah, well, their members, put it together.
Is it an easy cookbook?
I don't know. I haven't looked yet.
Oh, well, okay.
That's the kind I like, though.
Well, cooking is not my forte, as my daughter will tell you. But thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So you can see we have an interesting cast of characters here, and I don't think there is a group or an organization in town that isn't represented here. I think if you're sitting at home watching this, you're making a big mistake in not coming out. Now, I would have to venture to say that we probably easily have, 1,000 people? Are you guys getting your faces painted? What do you think? You think we have 1,000 people on this common? Some of the kids here have their opinions too. But I'm totally amazed at the amount of work it must take to put something like this together. If you've ever been part of any group that organized any kind of a fundraiser, this is just outstanding, and it's so organized. There's no disorganization. Right now, what I want to do is we're going to cut to the road race this morning. So we're going to show you how it worked, and our new police chief kicking it off. It's a gorgeous day. Looks like a great day to run. If any of you out there have ever been runners, you're going to understand the excitement that's up here. I don't know how many people are here. It looks maybe like 50. This is Jerry Bernard, and he's from the Knights of Columbus, and he's the runner, the main runner, not the one that gets out there on his in his sneakers, but the one that put all this together. Hi, Jerry.
Hi. The only thing I run for is beer. After saying that, we do have we've got close to 50 pre-registered runners, and we should end up with about 130 to 150 runners. Last year we had 110 to 120. I think this year we're going to do a lot better. It's a beautiful day.
Will they all have numbers on them?
Oh yeah, there we go.
And what made you guys decide to do a 5K road race?
Well, when they started the Spirit of Shrewsbury last year, Sue DeLeo asked us if we'd participate, and we figured that this would be something good to try. We've never done it before, so it was an experience.
Now, are all the runners from Shrewsbury?
No, they're not. They're from also from surrounding towns. We'll take them from, I don't care if they come from overseas.
Cool. And looks like we have our illustrious chief of police that's going to be the
official starter.
Yeah, and maybe he'll come over here and tell us what that's like. I really saw him, and I thought maybe he was going to put a number on and run for us.
No, I doubt that. I think he's in worse shape than I am.
So Jerry, tell me for a second, the Knights of Columbus, what do you need to do to belong to the Knights of Columbus?
Well, the main thing is you have to be a Catholic gentleman, and it's really a good organization. We do a lot. Our special thing is the special needs program for the kids, the Special Olympics. We help with
team dances.
Oh, team dances. That's and the kids love them. I'll tell you, you ought to come down.
I wasn't allowed. My daughter's now in the high school, but maybe I will now. I'm allowed.
Great. Here's the chief right here.
Yeah.
He's super. He's at home right now.
Just in case you folks out there haven't realized it, this is our new illustrious, famous police chief, Wayne Sampson. Hi, Wayne.
How you doing?
How does it feel being the starter? And I know it's tough because I know how bad you wanted to run this race.
I don't think so. No, I'm not a runner, that's for sure.
But you could walk it. Some people are going to walk.
Is this live on TV right now?
No, it's not.
It's not, okay.
We're not going to edit anything out, though.
You're not going to edit anything out. That's okay.
So what are you going to do to lead them all around and make sure you stay...
We have a cruiser out front that's going to lead them out. I'm the official starter. I have a weapon here with blanks on it, and we're going to do the official firing.
Oh, cool. I like this. Now, where will they go? What's the route that the runners are going to take?
I have no idea.
Well, it's a good thing you're not going to follow along in front of them,
That's why I'm not the leader of the pack here.
Are you trying to tell me you don't have a sense of direction?
I have a sense of direction, but actually all the officers are out chasing a moose that we had to tranquilize about half an hour ago. So if we don't find it shortly, we may have to delay the start of the parade even.
Wow, it's a good thing that we didn't know about this and this isn't live, because if you're telling us that all the officers are out chasing the moose, then this is prime opportunity for someone out there to be bad.
I asked if it was live because we're getting a lot of citizen reports right now about where the moose is going, and that's how we're following it around town.
Oh, that's really terrific. So you're gonna be in the car, or you're just gonna stand on the side and shoot your little blanks?
We're gonna let them borrow our PA system in the cruiser, and I'm gonna shoot the blanks off to get them started.
Oh, that's really terrific. Did you do this last year?
No.
Was that the other chief?
Chief McGinley did that last year.
Yeah. So you're really the new McGinley.
Well, I'm the new chief of police.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Wayne.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Good luck.
So, we're all gathered around. Let's see if I can get some word from some of the runners. Hi. You're stretching out?
Hi, how are you?
Just fine. Is this your first race here?
It is.
It is? You didn't run last year?
I did not.
Are you from town?
I am. I live on Mercury Drive.
Okay. And your name is?
Andrew Davidson.
Great. Have you been running for a long time?
I started running maybe 4 or 5 years ago with my wife, and I tried.
Is this your daughter?
It's my niece, Catherine.
Your niece, Catherine. Catherine, are you going to run? Whoa.
I'm sorry we're a little bit late in starting the race. We were trying to get that car moved. And no one has come forward, and certainly they're not going to.
Thanks to some nice citizen that decided to double park their car here on the road at Dean Park, we're going to have to give all these runners a little bonus. They're going to get, I don't know, maybe 100 yards. You need everything you can get? Yeah. How many yards is that? About 100 yards? You guys get a break? Cool. That's great. So everybody's going to start a little sooner, and the organizers are just going with the flow, and they're making it work. And over here, are you running? Are you running and pushing? Hi. How are you? What's your name?
Megan.
Megan. What's your name? Shawnee, you guys are in your first, is this their first race?
This is their first race. We just got the jogging stroller this year, and they love it. Sean falls asleep after the first 10 minutes, so it's wonderful.
And you must be Tom Foley.
Right.
I'm Linda Turner. Nice to meet you.
Watching you on SPAC.
Oh, thank you very much. Do you like to watch me on TV? And now you're going to be on TV, too. What do you have to say to all your friends out there in Shrewsbury?
Running.
You're just running? Yeah? What do you have to say, Megan? Oh, how about hi?
Oh, it's easy.
Yeah, all right. Well, go, and I wish you lots of luck. Sounds like we have a cheering squad behind us.
Good luck. Run.
There we go. On your mark. Get set. And Chief Sampson starts the race. And we even have some walkers, which is real good, too. And there they go. Off. And there goes Tom Foley with Megan and Shawnee and having fun. What number is that? You guys have better eyes than I do. What number? 11. And here we've got it. Number 11 coming in at 17:01. All right. Number 1. Now we've got to make 47. All right. At 17:18. Very good. Congratulations. Now your name?
Mike Short.
Hi, Mike. You live in town?
Yeah, I'm from Shrewsbury.
Huh? Yeah, and those were your kids?
My family over there, my wife Gretchen and my boys Chris and Colby.
Do your boys run with you sometimes?
They're trying to keep up with me, but not yet.
Yeah, you did great. One of the guys over there was saying he saw you right out front with fire in your eyes. Is that how you usually run a race?
Yeah, I try to run it right from the beginning, right from the front. Got some experience doing it that way. So.
Have you run marathons?
No marathons yet.
Oh, we're
middle distance.
That's really great. So you ran last year?
Yes.
Did you win last year?
I won it last year.
Ooh, they might start you at the back of the pack next year. What do you think?
It's a nice local community road race. It's a lot of fun.
We want to thank you for participating. You want to bring your kids over here? You want to come say hi? Hi.
The older one's a little bit shy.
Yeah, and which one are you?
This is Colby.
Colby, I'm shy too, okay?
Tom is Short.
Hi, Colby. Can you say hi?
I just want to go on the swing.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, you got a wonderful family, and thanks for participating, because this is the spirit that Shrewsbury's all about.
We look forward to this every year. We really do.
It's a great race. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Day full of fun now.
All right, I think we've got someone else coming in. All right. All right. Here we go. It looks like number 46. I hate this, not being able to see the way I used to. All right, I got 46. How are you? Great. Congratulations. Number 3, and that was what, at 2011? 45 at 2012. All right. Good job. Good job. Here comes another. All right. 2022. I like this. 29? No, I'm going by the clock over here on the side. I'm going that. Yeah, I don't know. Wow. Good race. Good race. Number 80. Good race. It's funny how in all races you always have a couple that have that fire in their eyes and come out at the beginning and finish first, and then you have the steady ones that finish. Anyway, so thanks a lot for watching. It was a great day, and why don't you start running now, and maybe you can do this next year. Thanks a lot. Yes, now this is, I know I said thank you very much and we're closing it up and all that kind of stuff, but I have the first woman here. Not like your name isn't Eve, is it?
Trouble these days.
Yeah, it could. It could. Your name is?
Peggy Holdash.
Hi, Peggy. Do you live in town?
I used to. I grew up here.
Oh, okay. So you came back to run because you've got that spirit?
The prestige, the media.
Yeah. You know, what else?
Spirit.
Yeah. Yep. That's terrific. Did you run last year?
I did.
You're going to run next year?
Yes, I will.
Oh, cool.
Support the cause.
Absolutely. Yeah. Were you the first woman last year?
Yes, I was.
Wow. First. Hey, this is something. The first guy last year was first this year. First woman. You know, that could be really heavy to live up to.
Tell me about it. My shoulders are getting way down by the second.
Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, now we're really finished. We've got the first man and the first woman, and they're not named Adam and Eve. Thank you. Hi. Oh, boy. Fire truck. I hope that's going to the parade. Parade is due to start in about a half an hour from the high school. It's going to come up Maple Ave, down Main Street, down to Dean Park. And I'm here with Leo Corzini. Is that how you pronounce your last name? And you're with?
With the Shrewsbury Lions and the Shrewsbury Democratic Town Committee.
Oh, so you're wearing two hats.
Yes.
Wow.
That's why I have no hat on.
Oh, I was going to ask you about that. You know, it's pretty sunny out here.
Yeah.
So tell me what you have to do to belong to the Lions Club, because one of the things about having all these tables and booths out here is to encourage people to participate in town activities, right? By joining
the Lions is an international organization, and their main thrust is to raise funds for eye research.
Okay.
They also get involved.
Oh, you're the ones that take the used eye glasses.
That's right.
And now tell us where we can drop off our used eye glasses.
You can drop off your used eyeglasses either at the Stipemobile, which is in the library parking lot, or at our booth where we're selling coffee and donuts.
Good. Is it Dunkin' Donuts coffee?
Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Do you have any French vanilla over there?
No.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't have my coffee this morning.
Just
but
regular
let's
coffee.
just say somebody next week has glasses they want to drop off. Where would they? Can they drop them off at the library again?
No, they can call any member of the Lions, or we have drop-off stations, and one of them is Spring Street School.
Oh, so just drop them off on your way to work at Spring Street School because they're open early in the morning.
That's right.
Oh, that would be a good thing. Now, when you get these glasses, what do you do with them?
Well, they're sent to the nations who really are deprived as far as eye care is concerned. And what they do is they refurbish them here in this country, and they send them overseas to these poor countries, and they just
well, some people are glad to have what we think isn't good anymore, you know.
And they have donated services in these countries for periods of time where they can adapt these glasses to the individuals who see. Some of them see clear for the first time in their lives.
Leo, thanks a lot. You guys do a great job.
Thank you.
Great job. Thank you very much. So now I think I have someone from wherever it is that I can't remember because I'm really not. And you're with?
Hi.
Your name is?
I'm Marty Petro. I'm with the Welcome Wagon of Shrewsbury. I'm the coordinator of our service committee this year.
I should have known the Welcome Wagon, you know. That's really easy, but go ahead, yeah.
Well, I just wanted to let everyone know, although most people think of Welcome Wagon as a social organization, we do a lot of work with charities in the Shrewsbury area.
Well, you've donated money to Advise?
We've donated money to Advise, to St. Anne's, to Abby's House in Worcester.
Well, you've donated money to the Ecumenical Council, which operates the food pantry and the thrift shop at St. Anne's.
Exactly. Last year, we raised almost $4,000 for charities in the Shrewsbury area.
I think that's outstanding. How do you raise the money?
Well, each month we have a 50-50 raffle at our meetings, and of course that money goes to charity. And then we have two big fundraisers a year. We have a brown bag raffle in January, and all the proceeds from that go to charity. And we have a tag sale in April or May each year, and all the proceeds of that go to area charities too. And then Service Committee plans a smaller project each month. For example, in September we donated items to Abby's house for their wish list. In October,
that's a great idea. I mean, you're out there shopping for yourself. It doesn't take much to buy one other little item.
Exactly.
Just buy two. Two for the
an
price
extra
of
roll
one.
Of paper towels or extra can of spaghetti sauce.
And donate it.
It's really appreciated. Yeah, exactly. So I did want to get the word out. We're a wonderful social organization for new people in the area.
So if someone wanted to join up with you and they couldn't get here today, they'd call what number?
Oh, that's a good question.
Are you in the book?
Yeah,
Welcome Wagons in the book. Hi.
Actually, we're always in the community advocate. There are always little blurbs. We have a new member coffee every month at the Shrewsbury Library, and people who are either new to the area, married within the last 6 months, or had a new baby in the last 6 months, or even if they've moved from one place to another within Shrewsbury, are welcome to join.
Gee, I just moved a month and a half ago. Am I too late?
No.
From one end of town to the other.
No, even if you lived in the other end of town all your life.
I've been waiting to move so I could join the Welcome Wagon.
If you just got a new house,
I'm not.
You're welcome.
I got a new apartment, new space. It's
all
great.
All right.
Thank you very much for coming out.
Thank you.
Thanks. And I think we have, if you don't mind, I'm going to take Mr. Morgan, because we actually, we're really blessed here in town. About a year ago, was it a year ago, Jim?
9 months.
9 months ago. Oh, we have a brand new birth, well, not a brand new birth, but we have a brand new newspaper in town called The Chronicle, and it really deals with just the activities and goings on in Shrewsbury. And this is Jim Morgan, the owner, operator, editor.
Just about everything.
Just about everything.
Vacuum the floors.
Vacuum the floors.
That's right.
What made you decide to do this?
Well, Linda, it's interesting because a lot of the comments we're hearing today, positive things about the paper, are exactly the reasons that I started it, actually almost 10 months ago now. When my wife and I moved here 5 years ago, the first thing I did was go down to the local convenience store and say, could I have the local paper? And there wasn't one.
Yeah.
And we found
that the Community Advocate isn't a nice paper, but it covers all these towns and.
Right. I don't mean to be critical of anybody else. There's a Worcester Telegram and a couple of other regional newspapers, but no newspaper that focuses on Shrewsbury. And our effort was to just, go to all the political meetings and talk about what's happening in the schools and try and cover the local sports. And that's what we've tried to do. And people generally like the paper.
And if someone would like to subscribe to your paper, they could call what number to do that?
842-8787 is our telephone number. The paper looks like this. We put out our first color issue.
I was just going to say
this week, and took us until about 11 o'clock on Tuesday night to get this thing done.
You do a great job, Jim.
Well, thank you.
From someone who, one thing that I do get done every day or every week is I read my papers. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
And go off and have a good day.
Enjoy your weekend.
Go cover the parade.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm going to be in the parade.
Yes, that's great. And next we have, this is fun. I don't have to run around and get anybody, and I don't have to do all the talking. Let me see, your name is
Fred.
Marianne. No. Matt Amarillo, I bet. Hi.
Hi, Linda. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to be here in Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
It's a great community, and what a fun day today.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming out. I'm used to being behind the camera while Matt's sitting on Air Eurasian show the forum, and it's great because I'm always back there. I have all these questions and I can't ask them.
Well, now you have the opportunity to ask.
You're not. It's not the same. It's like you guys are all sitting up there talking, and I want to say, but what about this? But that's okay. The next time I'll just blurt it out.
Excellent.
Thank you for coming out.
What a great day here in Shrewsbury, and to bring the community together. Great. It's a pleasure representing Shrewsbury in the State Senate.
Yeah, and good luck on your race.
Thank you very much. All right, Linda.
Thanks. Bye. Let me see. Can I guess? No. Come on over.
You can't guess. Hi, my name's Heather Holding. I'm with the Shrewsbury High School.
Yep.
Sorry about that. I'm with the Shrewsbury High School Alumni Association, graduate of the class of 95. And we're here today doing a little bit of fundraising. We have mugs and hats and T-shirts and things.
You know what I like about this mug?
What?
It doesn't have a year on it. It says Shrewsbury, Mass, but it doesn't have, it's timeless. You can take it anywhere. It doesn't have a logo on. Not that I'm saying anything bad about anybody else's logos, but I like that.
It's not wild. It's not obnoxious.
Wild, it's not obnoxious, and there's no Dunkin' Donuts coffee in here. But I'll give it back to you.
Well, it's microwave and dishwasher safe at that, and all of our fundraising that we're doing goes to support grants for. Shrewsbury High School graduates. We keep in touch with all alumni, and we help with getting members and stuff together for reunions. They hold meetings. There's memberships available. $5 gets you a regular membership, $10 a blue and gold card with your membership, which entitles you to discounts at area businesses. And
I hear a lot of people talking about that.
Yeah, I'm a fairly new member myself. I'm just getting accustomed into things. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And just getting involved and getting to know exactly where and what to do with things. But so far things have been going really, really good. And they publish a newsletter 3 times a year, which comes out, and that's entitled with your regular membership. We've been having fun here today.
Great. Well, thanks for coming out. And
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Where can we buy these gold cards?
Okay.
These blue and gold cards.
Actually, the blue and gold cards are either available, the Boosters Association has them from the athletic department, or we have down at our table, when you sign up for the Alumni Association, you pay for your membership and they will come to you in the mail.
Great.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
This is really wonderful. It's nice that we get such a beautiful day. It is. Your name? Lucille Richards. Yep, careful. Hi, I'm up here in the Common with Lucille Richards, and we're just talking about what a great day this is, and wonderful. Lucille, what group are you with?
I'm the treasurer of the Shrewsbury League of Women Voters, and we're here hoping that people who have not registered to vote yet can stop by and pick up the mail-in voter registration forms. We're also here with lots of information about voting, and we'll put in a little plug that we are having a candidates reception on October 27th at the Town Hall, and we'd like as many people from town to come and meet the candidates and talk to them.
And tell me who all is going to be there for some people that aren't really up on this.
Those running for state representative have been invited. I don't know who's exactly coming yet because we haven't, as far as I know, we don't have all the returns yet. So there will be our state reps and state senators, we hope. And,
well, good. So we can come up and ask really pointed questions if we want to?
It's a reception.
It's a reception.
It is not a candidates night and it is not a debate. It is just a reception.
Not that any of us are argumentative.
No, not at all.
But I know the League of Women Voters also were behind the start of our domestic violence support group here in Town Advice.
Yes, it did come from a core of members who got involved and really got out there and spread the word and got the whole community involved, which is really exciting for us to do something like that.
I think it's a great job. I think it's a great job that you all do, and it's important to vote, because if you don't get out there on Election Day and you don't vote, then you have nothing to say if you don't like the way the country's being run or your town's being run. I mean, you have a voice with that vote. Use it.
Right, and we're looking for members, and you don't have to be a woman to be a member of the League of Women Voters.
Good.
Families, men are all invited, so we also have membership brochures, and please get out there and vote on November 3rd.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. One of my absolute favorite people. I'm roping people in. This is Jim Hamos, and geez, who do you represent today?
Today it's the Shrewsbury Education Foundation.
Jim and I are similar. We often wear different hats depending upon what we're doing. Oh, see, people just want to be live on TV.
That's
great. It's great.
This is a great event today.
It is, and they keep talking about people walk back and forth, and I think it's great because it means that there's so many people and very little space to walk around in.
It's always wonderful to see, even within Shrewsbury, how much diversity is and who we are, what we are.
Oh, isn't it great?
Share a day like this.
So the Shrewsbury Educational Foundation,
they
came about. How did you come about?
We came about 5 or 6 years ago, and there are a number of communities in the whole state have these kind of education foundations. And our goal really is we're an independent organization, a nonprofit. We raise about $10,000 to $15,000 every single year.
By doing, what do you do?
We have fundraisers. We do a spelling bee. We sponsor the Celebration of Learning.
Oh, that's
every
so
year.
much fun.
Another big event.
Yeah.
there's a whole variety of ways to try to get dollars in, and then essentially we turn around and have grant offerings.
And you fund projects for the community, not just for schools and not just for public schools.
But that's right. It's everything centered at kids. So it's really around education, centered at kids. The ideas can come from any place. There are quite a few that are centered right at the school, but we had the fire department one year. We had the library do an internet training another year. And it's about 6 to 12 grants every year, and about $15,000 worth that we give back into the community.
You do such a good job. Now, I heard at one point that your goal was to raise so much money for an endowment fund.
That's right. A bit in pieces. There have been certain years that we've been able to raise about $20,000 years, and a dream would be to be able to have like a $500,000 endowment that would be throwing off $50,000 every year. So you don't have to spend all your money doing the activities. You could really, again, always center on the kids, which is what this is about, and about education.
What I like is, I've noticed, in the paper, I see where you award your grants, and the diversity even in your awards, and it's not just public school kids.
That's right.
It's projects that involve children and education all out through the community.
The idea is education in Shrewsbury.
Great.
And what I love about the process of awarding the grants is that we have a request for proposals. Ideas come from all over the place. You don't even have an idea of who's written the grant, and they're solely judged based on creativity and how many kids they impact. What is the real mission of it? And at the end, you unfold who it is, and it's always an exciting part of the whole event.
Oh, so it's like a surprise. It's like the Academy Awards of Shrewsbury. I like that.
And it's based on. It's always based on idea. It has nothing to do with who you are, what you are. It's whether or not you could sell the group on innovation, on trying to last for a long time.
And how many people are in your group that does the awards?
Well, the grants committee. With an organization like this, you have to separate yourself in a different role. I mean, there is a board of directors. Marty Dellerber right now is the president of that.
Okay.
There's a treasurer, there's a secretary, all those sorts of things. But then there's a fundraising group that has to figure out what is the ideas you want to do, tries to get people to work on those activities. The celebration of learning requires a number of people, and then there's a grants awards committee.
Okay.
And there's about 6 people.
But you encourage people? Do people have to live in town to be able to participate with your group?
Yes.
Okay.
In terms of participating in the group, no. But the focus is on Shrewsbury kids.
Okay.
So periodically, there have been people in the schools that maybe don't live in town, though, that still want to reinforce what's happening.
Maybe someone out there who's separated from their children, don't live in the same household, but their kids go to school here and they want to take an active involvement. And maybe you could be out there and not even, you don't have time during the day because you work to be in the schools, but this might be a nice way to keep in touch.
That's
so
right.
If somebody wanted to join your organization, is there a number that they could call?
They can always call me, Jim Hamus, 842-0010, and I'll connect them back to who's really doing this stuff right now. I've sort of stepped back onto other projects for myself right now.
Yes, we know that. You're very busy. It's like every month I see your name in the paper. Jim, I don't know how you do it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. We have to get back to some of our other work you and I.
Yes, we are. We are doing many things together.
Right. Take care of it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
The best part that I have found about living in Shrewsbury is it really doesn't matter where your interests lie. I mean, even if you just think that all you might want to do is read to kids, you can come up to the Shrewsbury Public Library or go to the schools and sit down and read. Doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're a senior citizen or whether you're a young one. There's always a place in this town to do something, and the ideas that come out of this place, and this is where you see them. You come up here and you walk along the way, and there are just so many different ways to make a difference. And I'm really proud to be a resident here. We've been here since, my daughter was in 2nd grade, now she's in 9th, and I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't leave. It's too nice. So now we're all hanging around up here in the Common, and we're waiting for our parade to start. And I'm not sure if there's going to be any bands in the parade. If there are, somebody else will be talking about that, because bands always play that mushy music that makes me cry. I really could use another hot dog, and we're just having fun looking for people to come and tell you what they do. I don't know, am I going to be forced to go up in that? Do you want me to go up in the bucket? All right, well, there's no one to talk to, so I think I'm going to go over and see if I can go up in the bucket, and I want everybody to remember this. say that.
Your cameraman.
Yeah, I know. They're always doing that. Now, I don't know if you can see the fear on my face. Are you kids afraid of that?
No,
Would any one of you want to go in there with me? Will you go? Okay, good. Do you mind? Because I'm really scared. Last year, Melanie went up in the bucket, and
You are going to go.
I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to go up. Your name is? Quinn. Quinn?
Yeah.
Okay, Quinn. I'm Linda,
Is he on
and I'm
TV?
scared.
Is he on TV?
Well, if you turn around, yeah, he is. Say hi.
Hi.
See the camera over there? See, I kept thinking that someone else would come by. I wasn't I didn't know I was the only one.
Roger, Robbie, come over here,
Oh,
Robbie.
God. I have to climb in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No.
All right, guys. I want a copy of this.
Now wait for the Quinn to go with this lady, and then he'll go with you. He'll
Thank
go
you. He's helping me. I'm going to do this. What? Oh, sure. All right.
Going up, Lynn?
Yeah, I'm going to
Go
do it.
ahead.
I'm going to do it. Jeez.
How do you go, Linda?
No. Stay right there. Yeah, bring your other leg over. Here we go.
Come on, Ryan.
There you go.
God, I don't believe I'm doing this. And your name is?
Scotty.
This is not fun. All
Got
right,
last name.
the things I
Okay,
do
that's
for
it.
you,
No last
Shrewsbury.
name.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You don't like heights?
No, what?
Breathe. Yeah, she'll hyperventilate.
Oh my God. I'm just going to close my eyes, okay? Oh my God, have we stopped yet?
Not yet.
Oh my God.
You want me to go to the top, or you want me to stop?
No, this is good. This is good.
This is good. Okay.
Oh my God.
You can open your eyes right now.
No, I can't. I really can't.
We're 2 feet off the ground?
No, we're not. I just peeked.
Oh, you just peeked. Okay.
You know, this was a big mistake.
Big mistake? Okay,
This
we're
was
going to
a
get
big
down.
mistake.
Big mistake. So you're not a roller coaster fan?
No, I'm not a roller coaster
Okay.
fan, although I've been on them, but I like the real quick ones. So
I
that
love
you
roller
can-
coasters.
So that you just get on there and you
It's
you
over
kinda
and done.
close your eyes and it's done.
Yeah. Watch your chin on the side when we get to the ground, okay? Okay. We're landed.
Loaded, 'cause it usually doesn't do that.
Yeah, it doesn't,
Oh.
usually.
You know,
it
I'm
doesn't
not
make
getting
it.
any respect here. Why don't you go to another shot while I try and extricate myself here?
Okay, turn around.
Let me hold
I
it.
don't believe
Turn around. Turn around. Right there, right on the corner.
Sit,
Okay,
sit
push
down.
yourself up.
Yeah.
There's a step right there.
I am so glad I didn't wear
Whoop,
my
there's-
short
there's
skirt.
We're not.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. And we are live.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right,
I'm going to go up here. God, that was. Whoops, sorry. Hi, I'm up here. I'm up here on the gazebo. How are you? Come on, Cindy. Come over here, Cindy. Cindy.
Yes.
Gaston. I remember
Are you
your name.
recovered from your?
Recovered?
You look a little green around the gills.
Yeah. So, Cindy, what are you doing up here in the gazebo?
Okay, this is the new and hopefully improved Shrewsbury, the Artists Guild of Shrewsbury, and we have a lot of work here from our area artists. The majority of the people do live in Shrewsbury or are from Shrewsbury originally. That we're having a membership drive today, hoping to get some more artists involved. We will also be represented in the parade today.
Oh, that's great. What, a
Yeah.
float?
We're actually a banner.
Yeah. When you talk about artists, we do photography too.
Photography, all
Maybe I
all
should
mediums.
Look into that.
Yeah, maybe you
I
should.
take some
Maybe you
somewhat good
should.
pictures.
Also, visual arts, so that maybe some of your TV shows. And we have a raffle going on today. Yeah.
And what are we raffling off?
We're raffling off a. First prize is a pencil portrait of yourself or anyone else, done by John Gaston. Happens to be my favorite artist.
Right.
Yes.
Well, he sure has an incredible artist.
I think so. Second prize is 2 tickets to the Monet exhibit.
Great. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is, why don't you kind of catch some of these some of these pictures here while I go back down to the common.
Okay, have fun. Stay out of those
again,
buckets.
No buckets again. No buckets. You're welcome. I like the Shrewsbury Artists Guild. Joe, I don't know if you can get, if you can swing up and get a shot of one of these paintings, John Gaston's paintings. He's an incredible artist. He's been in town and been supportive of many different groups. And I think one of the most interesting things about living in Shrewsbury is, again, that there is something for everyone. Even if it's just, you know, selling tickets. But I think this is a picture of a gazebo. You know, I don't know what that is. I think I should know what that is, but I don't. So I don't know if the parade has started yet. I think our finest, Shrewsbury finest, are maybe they're still out there tracking the moose, or maybe somehow in the process of doing that they started the parade late. But that's bound to be an incredible event. We're going to be covering that here again, right up here on the Shrewsbury Common. And, you know, if you're home, you're in the wrong place. You know what I keep looking around for? You probably are wondering, why am I looking around? Last year there was a guy up here that made hats out of balloons, and I got the most incredible hat. And I don't see him this year, and I'm not real happy about that. I would have liked to have had a hat made out of balloons. But there are things for children here, activities for children. There's a pancake breakfast tomorrow morning at the high school. The Rotary Club, which is a service-oriented group, annually puts on their pancake breakfast, and they raise money. And like the Shrewsbury Education Foundation, they award grants and donations to different organizations in town that are out there making a difference every day. I really, really wish that if you're sitting around and watching this and not doing anything and feel like your life doesn't have anything in it and you're a couch potato, that you might think about contacting one of the organizations that we've talked about today. I think the best part of looking around and seeing all these people wandering around and interacting is actually, you might see one person at one table that you happen to know that's only one of the groups that they belong to. And one of the ways to make your community richer is not just through money, it's through volunteering your time and your energy. And that's what we try and do here. Do you want to come over here and do that on TV for me? Come here. Do you go to the Montessori school? You have a t-shirt on. Come on, talk to me about your school. Come on. You can stand with your back to the camera. Nobody has to see your face. Do you have a name? You don't have a name? Do you kids go to Montessori? Do you? What's your name?
Amelia.
Amelia? And what's your name? Kate. Do you go to Montessori?
I go to Montessori and she goes
to where? Do Re Mi. What's your favorite teacher's name?
Mrs. Dumpy.
And your favorite teacher's name?
Christy.
Yeah? And what are you guys doing here today? You playing around? Your parents here?
Yeah.
I know you. Your name is?
Julia.
No, it can't be.
Yes.
And your name is?
Alex.
No, because the Julia and the Alex that I know are short. They're about the size of Amelia and Kate. Come here. What are you guys doing here?
Well, I'm helping my mom with the festival over there.
Yeah, what popcorn? Oh,
that popcorn.
Yeah, but the popcorn's for what?
We're giving popcorn free, so
but who is? It's not just
our
you
church.
and your mom.
Our church.
And what's the name of your church?
United Methodist Church.
Wow, is that the church that you go to, and that's what you're doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Would you like to maybe have one of the bigger people over there come and talk about what their church means to the community?
Sure.
Well, go grab someone and see if they want to come over and say something. Come on. Your name is?
John Matthews.
John Matthews?
Glenn Sweeney.
Okay.
Mike Fagan.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Matt Keevan. Todd Sweeney.
And guess what? You guys are live.
On news?
Well, not on the news. I mean, we could make this the news. But what are you guys doing here?
We're just walking around. Everything's free.
Everything's free?
Just looking around.
Yeah?
Having fun. Waiting for my brother.
Yeah?
His birthday party to start.
Oh, cool. This is your birthday? All right. Happy birthday. How come you guys aren't in the parade?
Parade.
What parade?
Yeah.
What parade?
What parade?
In about half an hour, there's going to be a parade
Can
coming
anybody
right
be in
there
it?
with floats. Well, maybe for next year. Do you guys live in town? Do you live in Shrewsbury?
My dad does.
Okay,
My
another
dad
one
does.
is. So you could talk to your dad about maybe getting you involved in one of the groups here. What do you think? You could be in a parade. Help. They're going to have floats and horses and everything.
That's why it smells like horse dung, right?
Oh, that sounds real good. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. And what's your name?
Lydia.
What?
Lydia.
Lydia. And what are you doing up here?
Well, we just came and we were gonna walk in the parade.
Ah, you're going to walk in the parade? Oh, that's really great. That's really great. Well, nice to have you here, Lydia. So there are children of all ages. Bye. They don't
want to come over.
Oh, they're embarrassed. They don't want to be on camera. Like I can't commit faux pas for everyone. But that's okay. Thank you very much, kids.
You're welcome.
You know, this afternoon, after the parade, or even before that, from 12 to 4 over at Hebert's Candies, they are actually having real live elephants. Now, I don't know if you can take a ride on an elephant, which is something I wanted to do. You know, this is the best day. I wouldn't trade this day for anything. But aside from that, I can't believe I went up in that bucket. And but I would rather take a ride on an elephant because you could sort of jump off the elephant. But they're also going to have flying fish and exotic birds and some 4-H displays. And I'm kind of anxious. I'm going to go over there and check it all out. Hi. You still want to be on camera, don't you? Because it's your birthday. Yeah. You know, some of these kids are going to grow up and they're going to replace me here. So one of these years, instead of seeing me out in front of this camera on the Shrewsbury Common, you're going to see name
Todd Sweeney.
Todd Sweeney. There's isn't there a musical or something called Sweeney Todd? I don't know. So Todd, have you ever wanted to do any television work?
Yes.
Have you ever done anything?
No.
Okay. Why don't you look at the camera and tell people what you think is the best part of this day? And be nice about it. Let's not talk about the smell of the horses.
My birthday.
Ah, so it's not just the sun and the people and the free stuff?
That too.
That too? That too? Yeah, and I think your friends are calling you.
Yes.
Well, that's the fun of it. If you were down here, you could be on TV too.
I'm down here.
You're down here? So tell me about your church. Julia, tell me about your church. It's the start of a new church, right?
Yeah, it started last November.
Okay. And what do you like the best about where you go to church?
Well, Sunday school.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah.
Really? Or did he tell you to say that?
I like Sunday school and he likes Sunday school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you've been going to this church or with these people for a long time?
Yeah, since I was at least 4.
Right?
4 or 5, I don't know.
Yeah? Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And you guys didn't bring me over any popcorn either.
Oh, we can
go ahead, do that. Why don't you kids come here?
Okay.
You're all dressed up. Let's see, you're with?
The New England Karate Academy.
Oh, and you too?
Yeah.
I guess I can figure that out. Are you from Shrewsbury? Yeah, yes, no?
She's from Worcester. I'm from Auburn.
Ah, and your name is?
Michelle Hall.
And your name is?
Julian Suspaniak.
Uh-huh. Now you guys do karate?
Yeah.
Ah, and tell me what the orange belt means.
It means you're getting good at karate. We're the 3rd rank up. Just say that.
3rd rank up. Okay.
Yeah,
why is there purple in the end?
Because that's the next belt we're gonna go for. And
the
speeds that were higher than orange were orange with
so
stripe.
when you have a purple belt, then you'll have tape on the end that shows you what you're working for the next one, right?
Yeah, yes.
And that's how that works. So how long have you guys been doing this?
I've been going since February. You've been going since February in the middle.
Yeah. And what do you find that you like the best about doing karate?
By if if like people, because there's a gang like at our school, and
a gang at your school? Okay, where do you go to school?
Rice Square. And they like to beat up kids, so my father said that.
No way, Jose.
That we should start karate, so if they try to beat us up, we can defend ourselves.
Wow. And what about you?
I just think it's fun and same reason as her, but I don't have a gang in my school.
Now, did you two know each other before the karate class?
No, but now we're best friends.
Oh, really?
We're called twins because of our sensei. They call us twins. Sensei Alan.
What's a sensei?
Sensei is the main instructor. Instructor.
And do you have to pay him respect? Do you have to bow and stuff like that?
You have to bow him, and when we answer him, we say yes, sensei, or no, sensei.
But you don't laugh when you say it, right?
No.
You're really serious about it?
I'm just laughing because my mom's back there.
Oh, you're laughing. Oh, okay. But you're real serious about it. You take your training seriously.
Yes.
Now, at Rice School, do they know you're taking karate?
No.
Is it going to be a secret until somebody tries to gang up on you?
Yes.
Good. Don't let anybody beat you up.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, kids.
Thank you.
Thanks. And now I have some free popcorn. And what else? Oh, free pumpkin. So, if you want to come down here, let's see. It says United Methodist Church of Shrewsbury. And if you're interested in, come on over closer to me, kids. So if you're interested in joining a small but budding and growing church, the number to reach them is 842-4665.
Is that what it really says?
That's what it really says. Would I lie to you? No. So anyway, so now I have a pumpkin and I have some popcorn. And what?
And the little thing.
And yes.
Information.
And my information in case I need to pass it on to anywhere. But it's a beautiful day. The sun is out on the common, and I want to thank you, kids, for bringing this for me. Yes, I know. I know. Yes, that's Kaylee. Yes. Lots of people, Thank you, kids. Go ahead. Go on. Shrewsbury's the kind of town that if you reach out just a little bit, a lot of people reach out right back, and you don't have to be. It's like you don't really ever have to be alone. And as for the 7 or 8 years that I've been here, as I look around and the people that I've come into contact with that I've known for that whole time, it's a real warm and fuzzy feeling. Again, if you're out there watching this at home, you're really in the wrong place. I mean, you can't get this at home. You can't get this at home. And you certainly can't get the popcorn at home. And you certainly can't go up in that bucket at home. So, can't participate in a road race. There's lots of stuff going on here, and I think we all need to remember to come out and participate and be a part of it all. So we're about ready to take you off to new and better things other than listening to me, and I want to thank you all for joining us, and have a good day.
And welcome to our now second annual Spirit of Shrewsbury Fall Festival 1998. I'm Melanie Arisian, and with me is Judy Polito and Amy LaRue. And ladies, we have an absolutely beautiful day for this parade. It's going to be starting very shortly. I don't think we could have done better with the weather, certainly. And we've had such a wonderful turnout. It's been fabulous watching all the people line up on both sides of Main Street, all the way heading down to Dean Park. And I certainly saw as I was coming up from the high school area, all sorts of people lined up on both sides of the street heading from the high school in anticipation of what is going to probably be a very large parade. We're looking forward to it starting any moment now. Of course, you're watching Shrewsbury's Channel 57, Shrewsbury Public Access, and we're happy to be here today on this beautiful sunny day. It's an unexpectedly sunny day for September, so late into September, to bring you all the live coverage and to tell us a little bit about what's going on actually in the Common as we speak. We have Amy LaRue. Amy, what did you see going on behind us while we're waiting for the parade to start?
Oh, there's many different booths of different promotions and raffles and charities and businesses and stuff, and they're giving away tons of booklets and tickets and everything for everybody. There's bucket rides for the kids, and they have a booth of electrical things. Like they're showing people, the kids mainly, how the electricity works in Shrewsbury. They have pins and booklets and coloring books.
Well, mainly for the kids. I remember going to that test last year, and I remember flunking it pretty badly. So maybe it should stay for the kids, I think. And also, I went up in the bucket last year, which was a lot of fun. You have any inkling that you might try going up in the bucket, Amy?
Possibly.
It's a lot of fun. Actually, it's pretty terrific to get such a great aerial view of Shrewsbury. Of course, they didn't want to let me down last year, which was, a little bit, disheartening. That, they just wanted to keep me up in the bucket, suspended in air. But I got over it. What else did you see going on behind us?
There's a demonstration for the karate kids. They're doing different demonstrations of what they can do, and they're showing what they learned in their classes, and there's tons of food.
Food, terrific.
They have coffee and donuts and sodas and various other things.
That's terrific. I know they're also doing stuff down at Patton School. I saw when I was coming up from that part of Shrewsbury. A lot of people out there, crafters and whatnot, they were exhibiting things. I don't know, do we have any crafts back here, or is it more...
Oh, yes. There's a booth where they are... it's kind of like a yard sale type thing.
Really? Oh, that's terrific.
And there's an Afghan raffle.
Oh, an Afghan raffle. Was it probably a handmade one? Probably.
It's from the Busy Hands from the Senior Center, and all those ladies are very talented. There's Afghans, they have beautiful baby clothing. All the grandmothers out there, run over to that booth because you can have some beautiful sweaters and bonnets and booties and lots of nice things, and the seniors have all made them, and it's very hard to find sometimes some nice handmade goods. And the First Congregational Church, I don't know if you noticed that booth, but they had some beautiful articles for sale. Beautiful mirror with an ink drawing of the church when it in the 1700s. That's just beautiful. And also they had they've got some nice planters, a blue, and it says Shrewsbury on it, and it has the date of the inception of the town. So there are lots of things for lots of people over in the Common. And down at Patton School, I know you did mention, there are all crafted tables down there, so anybody that's after the parade may like to walk down there and see what's going on. It's quite an event there, too.
Well, thanks. In case you didn't recognize that voice, that was Judy Polito. We refer to her now as Karen's mom. Actually, do you get called anything but Karen's mom these days?
That's about it these days.
And that, of course, would be Karen Polito. In case you didn't get the little reference, and of course she is running for office, and we wish her all the best of luck. You mentioned the Busy Bees. I will say this pretty quickly because I think the parade is starting. Yes, I can see that it is. And what do we have for our first event behind the Shrewsbury police car?
The Harley Biker Club, Motorcycle Club, and there you can hear them now. It's starting off the parade with quite a roar, and everyone here has got they have their children on their shoulders. Everyone's excited, and it looks like it's going to be a great day.
It does indeed. That is quite an impressive array of Harley bikes there. You had mentioned, I want to get this in really quickly, the Busy Bees. Of course, everybody should remember that, of course, you can, if you have any interest in crafting whatsoever, you can join the Busy Bees. They do all sorts of good works. They're keeping their hands busy to help others. They raise money, and it's a wonderful organization. Call the Senior Center to find out how you, too, can be involved. So, Amy, have you ever been on a motorcycle?
No, but I hope to.
Well, maybe this will be your chance today.
If I can call my mom to let me.
Well, maybe after she sees them today, maybe that'll happen. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. They're doing a little round here in the center. One time they get to give a little show like this in the center and not have the police come and bother them, because the police are right here in front of them. Well, after we have the Harleys, which are still coming through the center, and the crowd's still kind of watching and really enjoying looking at these big, beautiful bikes here, we're going to have the fire department come through. I'm sure that'll get a great reaction out of a lot of the kids. I'm sorry, what?
I love the motorcycles.
Oh, okay. We have one big motorcycle level here. We unfortunately don't have any information on them. I assume they're a club, and it's possible that they're even a Shrewsbury club. I'm sure anybody that's a bike lover knows.
Donated their time to the parade and donated their services, so I think it's great. The children are getting a big kick out of it, so I think it's an added plus.
Do you know if it's a Shrewsbury club or?
I don't know that. Oh, look, here comes the fire truck.
And they have more than just a truck. They also have some kind of Shrewsbury police boat that's just passing by.
Is that the boat that goes onto the lake that does all the patrolling?
I would imagine it is.
Oh, you can hear all the sounds of the excitement going on.
And the firemen, of course, waving it to the crowd, and of course the kids are loving it. And what do we have coming up now? Past us, we have the Girl Scouts float.
How nice this is.
Oh, they did a great job. Look at that. Were you ever a Girl Scout, Amy?
Yes, I was. It was very fun. Go out and do a bunch of stuff like this.
That's great. Did you ever get to ride on a float?
No, I didn't get to do that.
I didn't either, and I was a Girl Scout too.
Me too.
I'm glad you were too.
They had them back then too, you know.
Oh, now. What was that, about 10 years ago?
Oh, here comes the troop, Melanie. Look at
Oh,
this.
that's
How
right. Look
colorful.
at this. It's wonderful.
Isn't this great?
And they're doing such wonderful things with the Girl Scouts now. I do know a mom of a Girl Scout troop, and I got to see some of the things they're doing. And it is a little different from when you and I were Girl Scouts, Judy.
So.
I don't know about Amy, but certainly when you and I were Girl Scouts, because we were doing, I think, a lot more maybe, quote-unquote, traditional things, sewing and cooking, and I think they still do those kind of things, but they also have things like make your own badge and learn TV production, like we're doing today.
This is great. We have a future Melanie.
We could have a future Judy and a future Amy. And they also do stuff like learn about aeronautics and music industry and all sorts of fascinating things.
They also do some public service.
That's true.
Also, to get their badges and
That's
volunteer
true.
their time. And that's wonderful when you're seeing young people doing that.
It really is. So it's a whole different ball game. It was wonderful when we were kids, of course, but I think they've really grown and adapted. Expanded. They've really changed with the times. So you might want to consider Girl Scouting or Boy Scouting or Cub Scouting, all the different divisions. If you have kids today, if they're not involved, you might want to get them involved. As they pass by our cameras, they're so happy to be and proud, I think, to be parading here in Shrewsbury, especially we have the younger ones going by right now. That was the Brownie Troop. And we're supposed to be having the Cub Scouts coming by pretty shortly.
Here they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here they come.
Well, we still have
the Brownie Troop.
right in front of our podium here. We have the Brownies coming by.
That looks great.
And the Cub Scouts.
Oh, they've got the flags and balloons.
They certainly do. Oh, I think this is the most animated I've seen the troops. Of course, we cover the Memorial Day Parade when we do, the Memorial Day Parade here for Shrewsbury Public Access. And they have fun there, but I think there's a different kind of a sense of excitement here today. And of course, that's what this day is all about. It's the spirit of Shrewsbury, the entire town coming together to participate in one great event. Our new police chief, Wayne Sampson,
great.
passing by. Of course, we all know Wayne. He's been serving Shrewsbury with great dedication for many, many years, but of course now he's our police chief. Possibly marching, I think he did march as police chief in the Memorial Day Parade. If not, this would be the first time he's marching before the town. Our new town manager passing by, Dan Morgado, with some of the selectmen.
Yes, and here's the Grand Marshals. Look
And
at
the
this,
Grand
Melanie.
Marshals car.
Oh,
That's
nice.
fabulous.
Oh, Mrs. Donahue in a fabulous hat.
Oh,
With
that
the,
is a wonderful hat. Look at that.
Isn't that grand? And the car is great.
It
and
is great. That's
they're enjoying
wonderful.
themselves.
I
Look at
read some of the bio. Such a lot of fabulous things they've really contributed to the town of Shrewsbury. We're so lucky to have them. Oh, Amy, what you just pointed to something. Look at that great antique car. And the costumes in that. Votes for women. Well, there it is.
Oh, look at this. Isn't this great?
Love the costume.
Isn't that fabulous?
Shrewsbury League of Women Voters?
That's
Is
right.
that
If it hadn't been for women like that, you and I wouldn't be voting today.
Oh, and here's St. John's High School. Nice
That's
addition to the
terrific.
town.
Class of 30, 39, 90, 98, and 50 and 59.
Go Pioneers.
Okay.
Oh, look
now,
what's coming
coming
now.
into camera view, this is pretty
This
fabulous
is
looking. Look at this.
great.
This is a wonderful float and that they've done.
Antique truck. Oh, look
This
at
is
it.
the Francis Garden Seniors.
Oh, and this is St.
And-
Anne's Church replica.
Oh, sure. The replica of Church and Marchers here.
Oh, we see Bruce and Lucy Card on there.
Oh, that's terrific.
That's great.
Oh,
And
they've
the
done a lot of
children of
work.
the church are there. The Brazilian community is represented for St. Anne's. Wonderful, wonderful tribute. And Bruce, being a former fireman, is right in front, helping with the driving.
Oh, and I think you see someone else trying to get her mom's attention.
There she is.
There's Karen Polito waving to her mom. Hi, Karen.
That's great.
Oh,
And
just like a little kid, she's going, "Come on, Mom, wave
yeah,
back."
that's right. And Bob Lundgren, too, a longtime fireman, is retired now, is driving the vehicle. Very, very nice.
A very wonderful job.
Oh.
And we have the COA van.
Oh, yeah. Is this
That's
the
just
Francis
gone by?
Garden? Is that what it is?
I think it's just the van showing folks the transportation that they can have, the service
isn't
that they
that
can have for
wonderful? Yes.
Shrewsbury. And we have a car passing
Oh, look at this one. Bright
from the
pink.
old car club. Oh, look at that. That's a great car. I wish I knew more about cars. Amy, do you know anything about cars at all?
Not too much.
Just enough to know they look pretty darn good. Look at that. Now, I think that's an Impala. Now, somebody's going to call in and say, I know nothing about cars. They'd be right, of course. But it's pretty
But they
great
look
looking.
great, don't they?
do look great.
All shined
That's
up.
the kind of car I want.
Old car
Which one, the
club.
pink one or that second one? The golden one. That's pretty great.
Here comes another one.
That black
Amy.
one doesn't
at
look
this,
too
the
bad
black
either.
Convertible with the red
Oh,
inside.
look at those tail fins.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, see, we need
Oh,
some
they're
car
having a
aficionado to tell you what you're looking at here.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
this.
Oh, and now, I don't know if they're Model Ts or Model As, but they certainly look great.
That's a Packard.
A Packard, that's Joe Drummond, somebody that does know cars, just said we had a Packard that has passed out of your camera view, but maybe you recognized it when it went by.
Shrewsbury Friends has an antique car here. I don't know what that is either, but it is
Oh, look at
beautiful.
even fringe in the back of that one.
Absolutely beautiful.
I wonder if these have the ones that have rumble seats. It'd be great to take a ride in one of those.
Look at the little car.
The little car, yeah. A little sports model there. Of course, now I've heard stories that these cars didn't have any heat or air or radios or anything else, so maybe we'd like to just look at them from afar, take a ride in them once or twice, and then go back.
Good.
Right, exactly. Go back to our nice little heated, air-conditioned cars. The First Baptist Church of Shrewsbury, coming by with a float. So much work has gone into this parade. I think you're going to be so surprised by the sheer enormity of all of this and the dedication people have used. Just putting that First Baptist float together, that you can just imagine the amount of time they put into it and the amount of fun that they probably had in anticipation of this really great day.
Well, you see the fathers and the children, mothers and fathers together, all working together.
Absolutely.
And, that's nice when you see
And look at the
families.
lambs. I saw that before it came.
something.
They did a great job with those lambs. Community Advocate has a car, of course, wanting you to know that we have a paper here in Shrewsbury.
Oh, look at this now. Shrewsbury Cheerleaders.
Oh, isn't that great?
Oh, great.
And if you're hearing that, we have a police car that's coming out onto the road, I think going the opposite way. Not possibly a part of the parade, but maybe helping something down the line.
I think the cheerleaders have won numerous awards.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
They've been out into New Jersey, so we can listen to them.
And they were doing one. They passed by your camera view, but where the crowd is appreciating them doing a cheer as they go by. We have some youth hockey.
Patton School, Melanie.
Patton School.
Yeah, look at this. Isn't this great?
A nice showing for Patton School. Sorry about that. That was Spring Street School that passed by. You can see, of course, this nice aerial shot you're getting. In case you're wondering how we're achieving that here at Channel 57, we have, apparently there is. Unfortunately, we had another break in the parade. We just had a fire truck pull out of here, and obviously there's something going on in another part of Shrewsbury, and we just, of course, all our best wishes go. We hope that it's going to be something minor and something that is handled very quickly and without any incident.
Oh, we got an owl for Spring Street.
An owl for Spring Street. That's fabulous. I didn't realize they had a mascot. Now we know. Have you ever seen the Spring Street owl before?
Only in pictures.
The legend lives on. As I was saying before, we're watching the Spring Street owl there go up the street. You're getting this great aerial shot from a bucket truck that we have one of our cameramen, Liz Desjardins, Liz is actually part of the Education Channel, part of Shrewsbury Public Access's television coverage. Of course, we have public access, education access, and we're getting more governmental access. And we hope you're enjoying and appreciating all three of the prongs of Shrewsbury Public Access. And right now we have a Bank of Boston ATM coming up the street. This is great. If anybody's needing a little money to go get one of those Girl Scout hot dogs, they're all set. They can go and get some money from the Bank of Boston ATM.
Something you don't see every day.
Not every day, no. I do wonder, the poor little ATM person that's in there, I hope that has good ventilation in there on such a nice warm day.
Melanie, I think we missed the Shrewsbury Child Development. They just went through. They had the aqua T-shirts and the balloon, the blue and yellow balloon.
It's a possibility we did.
They look great. They're just coming up again, and they've got wagons.
Oh, terrific.
That's a great community organization,
absolutely,
isn't it?
Absolutely, and I'm glad we didn't miss them entirely.
Yeah.
It's a possibility we got a little distracted when that truck went by.
And coming up, we have the Advise.
Oh, this will be wonderful. We have
right.
some miniature horses pulling carts, which I'm sure is going to be a great treat for the crowd to see. And if you heard that, that was Linda Turner behind us, who is a big part of Advise. You've probably seen many of Linda's fine programs on Shrewsbury Public Access.
Advise stands for Against Domestic Violence and Shrewsbury Education Project.
Thank you, Linda. I'm glad that you announced what the word actually stood for, because it's important for people of Shrewsbury to know what's going on with Advise.
Oh, look at the horse and carriage.
Isn't that fabulous? Oh, wow.
Great addition.
Absolutely beautiful animals. Isn't that wonderful? And look at the great costumes they have there.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Isn't it wonderful? Look at that little one.
I think some of those come from the farm down on Gold Street, Dave Adams's farm.
So cute.
They are adorable. Now we have coming... Shrewsbury Crew, it looks like, has passed by us. They're passing by us as we speak. Shrewsbury Crew has had a very strong tradition here in Shrewsbury. Many fine races, and of course we have the boat races every year. off Lake Quinsigamond. If you haven't had a chance to see that, you really owe yourself the opportunity to go down there. Are you involved in any sports, Amy?
Not at this time. I'm busy with the play.
Oh, what play are you busy with?
Our town, it's the junior class play.
That's fabulous. When is that happening? Oh, we have a karate team coming by.
Oh, look
at
the
that.
little
They're
ones
so
nowadays.
young. They start them young.
Yeah.
They do it intentionally.
It's just great.
Because they want you to grow up strong in mind and body and spirit. It's a really terrific thing to get involved. And I believe in the year 2000 Olympics that Taekwondo and karate will be official sports. It's about time. So tell us a little more about the play. You have when's that coming up?
I think it's late November. I don't know the exact date right now off the
That's
top
right.
of my head.
You can look. I'm sure they'll advertise in Town Center. They usually do. That's great.
You know, Melanie, I can see from standing up here in this chair, Mount Olivet's coming up. Looks like they're doing a can drive, maybe?
Well, I hope so.
Well,
that
that's what the big sign says that I can see from here. Judy, what do you think? Can you see it?
It says for the food collection, so perhaps we all should get behind
right
this
now we have a little
cause
midget
for the
car.
Mount Olivet Lutheran Church.
Pop Warner Cheerleaders? No, we have... Oh, we have a little car. It says Price Chopper on it. This may be part of the Shriners. It's a possibility. It looks like a little car that the Shriners would have. And coming up, oh, and now we have passing by on the screen. We have your Mount Olivet car right there.
Oh, wow. Look what's coming up now, the First Congregational Church. Oh, I've been waiting all day to see this. They put a lot of time and effort into it. It's great.
That's a terrific car and clown there.
I used to love those little cars when I was little.
Isn't it great? And it is indicative of the Shriners. I don't know if this particular one is with the Shriners or if it's part of the First Congregational float. I'm not positive of that.
Oh, they're dressed in beautiful costumes.
Have they done a phenomenal job here. Look at the costumes.
Really
and the crowd is really showing a great deal of appreciation for... Look at the replica of their church. That is fabulous. And those gorgeous horses. I think they have just done a tremendous job. And they're even pulling over and standing in front of our dais here so that people can appreciate them and take pictures.
Horses are beautiful.
They are absolutely great. And look at that church. Who built that church?
It's an incredible replica.
It really is. And a great round of appreciation. once again, a round of applause. And the crowd again giving them a fine round of applause, and they're marching off. I saw on the shirts, Amy, 275 years, so this is quite special, not only for them to be 275 years old, to be marching in this parade with these great costumes, and to be standing in front of the church that they're honoring.
Just like time travel.
Absolutely. I really would love to know who did the replica of that church, and I'd love to know what's going to happen to it. Will it be on permanent display, or do you have any information about who did that church, Judy?
I know that I spoke to a few of the parishioners, and they've been working on that for over a year.
Wow.
And you certainly can tell they put a lot of time and effort into it, Melanie, and I do hope they're able to display that.
I hope so.
Beautiful.
It deserves it.
Look at the bell, the tower.
That's, I think, the most fabulous part of all. I really
such
do.
detail. You truly have to admire it.
I do.
How about the Belgian horses?
Oh,
and the
they're
children
beautiful.
all dressed.
They did a really
incredible
terrific job. And off they go.
Oh, it just makes you so happy to be part of it,
really
doesn't
does. It does. And, you know, of course, you just mentioned over a year spent on this, and it makes me wonder, how long has this been in preparation? Has it been... How long has it been? I won't even conjecture.
Actually, next week we'll be having a meeting for the following year.
There it is.
So we start right away planning for next year. It's just been a most rewarding time for me to be part of it, and it's very enjoyable.
What a tremendous amount of dedication you people have shown. And I'd like to talk a little bit more about who actually put in the time, but I think we'll take a moment to look at this the Westboro Bank, sponsored by the Westboro Bank, but I can tell this is the Shriners Band coming right there. Yes. That's coming down the street. Right now we have the Anastasia Insurance with a wagon, a hayride, which is great. I think some folks getting a free ride there.
Isn't that wonderful?
Beautiful horses. Some of the horses we've seen today have just been gorgeous.
Oh, here comes our Shriner Band.
And this, I have to tell you, this is my favorite Shriner Band, the Oriental Band. Have you ever seen them, Amy?
Oh, well, fabulous.
Pay attention, because these guys are pretty great looking.
And sponsored by the Westboro Bank. Very generous of them to do.
Absolutely.
And the Shriners, of course, donate all their profits to the Burn Institute.
That's right. They've done a tremendous job, the Shriners have. Good beat. This is a Boston band, it looks like. The Aleppo's Boston on the drum.
That's true. And it took a whole year to finally get them committed, because they're all over.
They are all over. We did a parade, and they came, the big convention they had last year, we covered it. Pretty amazing. And here come the clowns. That's right, Amy.
Oh, here comes Shrewsbury Rotary.
Another great old car. I'm still listening to that great music from the Shriners. The Shrewsbury Rotary Club. Can you tell us anything about the Rotary, Judy?
Well, the Rotary, of course, has been a big part of our community. They've done so many things to help seniors, young people, scholarships. They're very active. I know there's so many people in the community that are involved in Rotary. It's a fine organization.
And passing by is the Shrewsbury Bookmobile, and before that was the Hunneman Colwell Banker auto car. The Bookmobile, of course, goes to your neighborhood with books, and now your neighborhood internet connection. Something, in case you didn't know, now you can hook up on the internet in the Bookmobile. Of course, you can do it in the public library. You've been able to do that for a little while, but the Bookmobile, that's something special, being able to take it right to you. And here we have one of Shrewsbury's great fire trucks passing by. There when you need it. I hope you don't. Hope that it just gets to do things like come out in parades, of course.
Yeah, that's right. Well, our firemen are so dedicated. We're very
Absolutely.
fortunate in Shrewsbury to have such a fine department.
Very, very fortunate, and we're hoping that, again, all the trucks are there for is to provide amusement for the kids and to honk their horns. While we have a moment here, can you tell us a little bit about who really put this thing together, Judy? I know you were a big part of it, but you want to tell us anything?
Actually, I was a very small part of it, but Joyce Perrault and Sue DeLeo, I think, were instrumental way back in starting this with the Shrewsbury alumni. And of course, if I start to mention names, I'll forget someone that's very important to the organization, so I wouldn't want to do that. But they've all been very dedicated, and it's been quite an experience. I hope everybody out there will maybe decide next year they'd like to be part of it.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure this will give people a real impetus to become part of what's going on today. Right now we're seeing the Shrewsbury Colonials, and this would be the
Cheerleaders.
The Cheerleaders.
They put on an amazing show yesterday at the Shrewsbury High School Field Day.
That's terrific. Oh, well, by all means, call them out, Amy, as you see them. They were doing a little bit of jumping and leaping here for us, and the great show they did yesterday. Someone did just a tremendous backflip.
They can do multiple flips at a time. They just flip across the field, and they throw each other up in the air. It's incredible.
Wow, I can walk across the street and not get hit. It's not too bad, I think. Shrewsbury crew, here we come with another crew team. This is the female crew team. God love them. I did Shrewsbury crew for a little bit in junior high, and I loved it. Activities like theater and music took me away too, but oh gosh, it's tremendous. Look at the arms on them. That'll tell you they're crew members.
That's right. And they have to be dedicated. They have to get up early, don't they, before school?
Absolutely. And you run, you do the whole 9 yards. And look at those beautiful boats.
And of course, Mr. and Mrs. Donahue have been very active with the Donahue Rowing Center.
It's a beautiful center too.
They've done a lot with with donating and getting that on board.
Now, I know there was one special person that was a real big part of this whole thing you wanted to mention. I thought I'd give you the chance.
Manny Simeone, and he's been an inspiration to everybody. He's worked extremely hard along with Art Dobson and Ken Swift. But Manny's been the one that's coordinated this, put it together. He was worried about everything. He wanted everything to be just right for the town. And for really its first parade, don't you think it's coming along just fine?
Unbelievable. I'm so impressed. They did such a great job. Oh, we have some steppers here.
Yes. Lovey's towing, donating their time, and we have the dancers.
I'm going to say, while we're watching these great dancers and you know how they're hanging on this truck is beyond me. I want to thank Amy LaRue for stopping by with us. Amy, it's been great chatting with you.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. We'll be hearing more from you in the future, I know.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, that was just terrific. Look at these kids, the future dancers of America. Like we could see the arms on the crew, we can see the legs on these. They're all good, strong, healthy girls. It's wonderful to see. You know, one of the things I saw it was only as it was passing, I hope the folks at home got to see this, was on that crew skull in the truck that was carrying the crew skull overboard. There was some poor gentleman in there. He was rowing away.
Oh, I didn't see that. I must have missed it.
God bless his little heart on this nice warm day to be rowing away.
It's a real warm summer's day.
It's fabulous. It really is. Probably 3 weeks from now, we're probably all going to be wearing parkas and not being able to look out of our hood.
Enjoy every minute of it.
Absolutely.
We have a little break, but look, it's coming up now. Lovey's tow truck?
I'm not sure. Oh, yes, indeed, that's what it looks like. Oh, and
candy.
Oh, and they're throwing candy as if just having a truck go by wasn't enough, because the little kids are just eating these big machines up with a spoon. But to get candy on top, it's like Christmas early.
It's got the American flag on the side. They've got the yellow lights going. The kids are in the back. They're having a great time.
Some of these kids, I think, on the truck are having a pretty good time hurling that candy as well.
Oh, and honor God.
It's a little difficult for us to always tell, unfortunately.
Maybe the American Legion Post.
I think you're right. Yes, I can see the post flag.
Yeah,
it's as we're going by. It did go by out of your shot, but it's passing by our podium right now.
That's
where
great.
It is a little easier for us to see.
Everyone is very appreciative of that.
Absolutely.
You can see them all applauding, and that's wonderful. The Dudley Gendron Post.
And of course, it's always great to see the veterans out, because it's important for us to always remember.
That's right. And
just like those suffragettes, just like we have to remember who got us the vote and who made change in this country. It's great to see who protected the laws of this country and the freedoms that we so greatly enjoy. It's good to see the servicemen and women go by.
This looks like another color guard, Melanie. I don't see a name on it, but they look wonderful.
The ROTC, Joe Drummond is whispering in our ears, and they look like they're doing a little drilling right now. It could be the ROTC. And of course, we have the career war veterans coming up.
We have the career war veterans. They are now trying to raise some money. They do not have a monument, so they are trying to raise money throughout the area.
I hope they get it.
So that the Korean War vets will have their own tribute.
I hope they get it. They deserve it. And of course, I think this is going to be the, if I say with a little bit of bias, the best float in the entire
here we
parade.
are.
That first congregational thing was okay, but here's this back truck. Shrewsbury Public Access wants to see you on television, and we all do. There's Kelly Jefferson waving hello. Hi,
and
Kelly.
I see somebody special inside
I think
there,
so too.
Melanie.
I think I see Ara Reesian Sr.
That's
Who's
it.
my dad with the forum with Ara Reesian Sr. waving next to Kelly.
Yeah, and he does a
Catching
great job
a ride.
also.
Thanks so much. I'm glad he caught a ride. That's terrific. We've got all sorts of spec. There's Bill Ney, our new manager, with his son Robbie on top.
Oh, this is wonderful.
We have Ernie Floyd right there, and he's got some of his youth posse. Hey, Ernie, good to see you. A great job. And here comes
look at that.
the Shrewsbury Junior High Marching Band, the middle school. Excuse me. Oh, this could be the seniors. Sorry, it is. It's the
seniors.
music,
Melanie, is it?
Oh, fabulous. I was a part of them.
That brings back a lot of memories.
Absolutely. I played the bass drum. I used to love to bang that thing. There was no tomorrow. Get your kids involved in music. It's the way to go.
And it's nice for the young kids to see this. It may make some people decide that this is what they'd like to do.
Absolutely. All right. Way to go. That was the Shrewsbury Senior Marching Band.
Oh, look at this.
I thought it might have been the Marines coming first.
I think this is the Marine color guard.
I believe you're correct. And don't they look
Isn't
proud?
that beautiful?
They do such a fabulous presentation.
No, everyone's clapping. They really
Absolutely.
appreciate
Still
it.
tapping their toes to the great drum beat that they're now enjoying as the Shrewsbury Senior High Band proceeds down to Dean Park. Of course, this parade is going all the way down to Dean Park. We have some more veterans passing by.
And the submarine coming up.
And the U.S. submarine. We get to see this on Memorial Day. It's good to see it out again. It's so interesting to look on the inside, the cutaway of that memorial. We have the sound truck, with some great old music. Is it Benny Goodman or is it Glenn Miller? It's Benny Goodman, isn't it?
I think so.
I think so.
It's great.
Da-da-da. We can sing, Judy. Maybe we should
We want them to stay tuned.
That's true. I'm afraid. And the K9 unit. And I think that might be it. The K9 unit
Our favorite girl.
Absolutely.
Shirley's been a fixture in this town for a long time. She's done an excellent job. Everyone's waving to her.
And she deserves it.
Yes.
Wave back. Hi, Shirley. With the great K-9 unit. And we have an ice cream truck.
Well, I think a lot of people are going to be running after that.
I think you're probably right.
Oh, this has been a lot of fun, hasn't it, Melanie?
Judy. I think now we're on. There, we're bringing up the rear. And we want to thank you, I guess, for watching Shrewsbury Public Access Channel 57. We're going to be concluding our coverage up here. We really thank you for joining us. Judy Polito, Amy LaRue, who had to leave just a little bit before us, and I'm Melanie Arisian. Again, remember that SPAC truck, because you should be remembering, not only can you watch television, you can become a part of it by watching and becoming a part of Shrewsbury Public Access Channel 57. So thanks for tuning in, and
thank you, Melanie.
Thank you. We're going to go join the rest of the fun.
Yes, we're going to have a good time.
Well, the day is not done by any means, but our parade has gone through, and it was outstanding. It brought back memories of my childhood, because, you know, they say everybody loves a parade. But what I want to tell you right now is all this stuff that you've been watching, all this footage that you see, is done at Shrewsbury Public Access Connection, Channel 57, right here in town at 57 Parker Road, and that's the old North Shore School. All of us that do this, well, not all of us, some of the people that are helping out here are employees of the studio, but the rest of us are all volunteers who are committed to putting information and programs on the air to make a difference in the lives of you, the residents of this community. Now, the classes are free. There's an absolute incredible support network of other producers that will help you do your thing. And whether that's being behind a camera or in front of the camera or designing and producing a show, it's all up to you. So if you think you might be interested, please call 841-8650 and make arrangements to come down and take a class today. So thank you from Channel 57 in the spirit of Shrewsbury. Have a good day.